Can I tell you one more?
Sure, sure.
Okay. I was visiting my daughter in London in 2019. And I was scheduled to go to the airport. But when I got to the airport, I got my Uber. Her boyfriend helped with my bag. When I got to the airport, when I closed the Uber door, I didn't have my passport. I lost it. Mm-hmm. And we checked in the Uber, and I think he may have kept it. But anyway, so
the Uber guy?
Home, yeah.
Oh.
So I had to go home, to her apartment, and I went to the American Embassy in London, which was fantastic. I got my passport the same day, scheduled, so it was a Monday when I lost it, Tuesday when I got my replacement, and I scheduled to leave on the next day, Wednesday. And I did not want to leave my daughter. She lives so far away. Mm-hmm. So I left, of course, packing to the very last minute. And they're like, Sue, your Uber's here. Actually, her boyfriend wasn't even there. He was working. So it was just me and Anjali at this big suitcase, all this shopping that I did for Christmas presents. And I said, okay. And I ran down the stairs she had my suitcase, and I had all these bags. But my sneaker caught on the edge of a stair. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what happened, but I fell down the stairs, but I didn't know it at the time. I was completely disoriented, like taken out of my body. But I felt this force, like this slowing me down. I could actually feel it. Oh, and wow. If you're running downstairs, I'm not good at physics, but if you're running at this angle downward, the velocity is supposed to speed up.
Momentum. Exactly.
So
gravity, whatever. Yeah.
It slowed me down. I didn't know what was going on until my forehead hit, a corner of a wall, and Anjali's at the top of the chair saying, "Mom, are you okay?" And I sat up. Yeah, I'm fine. I guess I've got a bloody nose or something. And then I sat down, and all this blood came out. So, but I could have broken my neck.
Right.
So that was definitely an angelic force. It definitely was.
Yeah.
Because I was totally disoriented. I had no idea. I can't explain it, but I wasn't I don't know where I was, but I definitely felt like slow motion.
Wow.
And I was rushed to the hospital, and they stitched me up, and I had 13 stitches, and the nurse practitioner told me, he said, "I didn't want to tell you this when you came in, but I could see your scalp."
Oh, so my gosh.
It was really bad. So here she goes again.
Yeah, I feel like there's stories about this a lot in the news. People talk about when people have a car accident or something like that, and there's only the mom and the kid there, and they end up having this, and the kid is trapped in the car or something, and the mom uses, not even just a mom maybe, but they use the super strength to lift up the car. So there's definitely something I feel out there that is not necessarily mainstream thought in terms of religion and stuff.
And there are earth angels who save people's lives. Like they're human, but they're connected to the angelic realm. And
there's even like TV shows about the earth angel. I don't know, it's on Netflix or something that. I think so. A few years ago, I don't know if it's still on. But I myself actually had I would say 2 or 3 experiences, but the one that I really think for sure that was something that I don't know how it happened, and that the fact that I'm so lucky to be still alive, because I was hiking one day up Yangmingshan, and the day was really cloudy once we got up to the mountain, and it was wet and it was slippery, and just the weather had turned bad, and so we were trying to get down the mountain as fast as that we could. And so we were climbing down this one rock face. There was a big rock there. I was just climbing down from the rock, and there were some ropes that the government, Taiwan government is really good about that. They maintain a lot of the trails. I think some of it are the hikers too. They maintain the trails. And so there was a rope that I had to grabbed onto from that rock to the next rock. Okay. And there's the mountain, the cliff right there, right? And so when I had grabbed the rope that I grabbed onto, it snapped. It totally snapped in half. It was one of the old ropes. I don't know why I grabbed that one, but I kind of fell back. And if my foot, and I'm talking about side of the mountain, if my foot had not been stuck up to my leg into the bush that was growing on the side of the mountain, I would have been gone. So I feel in my heart that there was earth angel, or not an earth angel, or an angel, my guardian angel, you know, that saved me. So
absolutely.
So yeah, and you know, it's hard to explain to people that don't really understand it or don't believe in things like that.
Yeah.
But that curious mind thing that was in your bio, I feel that's me too, because not everything can be explained by science, you know.
Right.
It isn't just all science, and it isn't all just facts, and it isn't all things that we can see in front of our face.
Right.
Yeah.